guys, today we are going to be cutting a wig. Hi guys, so I wanted to come on here and I wanted to show you how I cut a wig. I have this wig Lacey right here and I love her. Her color is amazing and awesome, but I haven't really worn her because she's just a little too much hair for me. So I was thinking that I want to take about this much of her off. So I'm going to come up to like this first layer pattern that she has of curls here and I'm going to cut all this below off. So I'm going to show you how I do that. Now I want to say beforehand going into this, I'm not a professional hairstylist. I am not a cosmetologist. I'm literally just doing this DIY from my home. So cut at your own risk. Just want to make sure you guys know that. Now, what you're going to need to do this, if you decide this is something you want to try out, you want a pair of scissors, preferably hair cutting shears. These are fabric scissors and I like these personally because they have like a flat angle. So it's just a little bit easier for me to get a nice straight cut, but hair cutting shears, scissors would be the best thing for you to use. The other item that you're gonna wanna have, which just makes it a little bit easier, is some type of blade comb here. And they sell these online on Amazon or Sally's. Any type of local hair shop usually has them. And it just has one side has a shorter cut and then this side has a longer cut. And you're gonna be using this to just soften up the edges once we cut the majority of the length off so that we can just blend it in more. So this is a must-have, I feel like, when you're doing this, especially with these wigs. If you just go in and cut them and they have this just really bluntness, they look very fake. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to take a hair tie, scrunchie, hair tie, whatever you've got, and we're going to hair tie off the section that we want to cut. I'm gonna first take my hair tie and I'm gonna come right to that first little layer mark and I'm just gonna hair tie that up so we know that's where we want to take our scissors to. And you can use, actually, no, I'm gonna use a smaller hair tie, not a scrunchie, so I can just really see where that line's gonna be. So we're not gonna have to cut any of this layer stuff up top here. We're really just focusing on this bottom half. I'm super excited because I think she's gonna look really cute. Just a little bit shorter. I'm just gonna bring this down just a little bit further than I initially want it, just so that I have some wiggle room to kind of blend up a little bit. So we're going in here and we're literally just gonna cut this below this hair tie here. And you just kind of want to flatten the hair out as much as you can. If you need to stop or kind of go in sections, you can section it off too if that's a little bit easier for you, especially if the wig has a lot of hair. This is also where like hair cutting shears or very sharp scissors do help this process. And just kind of, you know, I would try to hold on to the hair too because you don't want to have to sweep up all this hair off the floor. But if you do have to, it's fine. All right, that's off. This is what we cut off. This is about, what would you say, like 5, 6 inches? 6 inches? It's all gone. No, turn it back. We have a little bit of a wonky little hair tie going on here, so I'm just gonna go in and kind of just make it all kind of even here. And then we'll go in and soften it up. I just want it to be a little bit less choppy and a little bit more even, so it's not so hard to do. Once we take it out of the hair tie, we're gonna pop it out of that hair tie there. And now we have a shorter wig like that. Really, now we're gonna go in and just make sure the lengths are the same. There's some of this hair up in the front that we didn't get in the hair tie is longer, so we're gonna cut that, just make sure everything lines up, and then we're just gonna go in and soften it up. So I'm just gonna take my hand here, and I'm just gonna go around and just make sure I got all the weird stray hairs, and just kind of trim and make sure I don't have any weird long hairs hanging out around here because they kind of get missed sometimes. And just go through and make sure everything's pretty much even. So once you have all that cut off and you feel like your length is good, you just want to go in with your shears and just kind of soften up the edges a little bit so it doesn't look so crazy. So I'm going to go in with this wider tooth blade here. And I'm literally just gonna go section by section and just kind of, just on the ends here, just kind of comb through a little bit just to chop it up and blend it together. So it's not just like this blunt cut at the end of the hair. It just kind of helps hide any length issues or anything weird like that. And you're not taking a ton of hair off. You're literally just kind of blending it in, softening it in so it's not like this big choppy cut at the end. And you want to just kind of get into the underneath layers here too. You can section off the hair if that's easier for you. Again, like I said, like I'm not doing anything crazy, so I'm not gonna need to really go in and do all of that. I'm just getting this underneath part here, which if you have her on a head, it's a lot easier to do this without having to section it off because you can really see everything. Thinning it out towards the bottom just to make sure that it's looks intentional, looks like it came this way, and it just helps break up that chunkiness that you get at the end. So this is literally it. Like, that was pretty easy, right? When you're doing this, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's just once you get those scissors in there, there is no going back. So just make sure you keep that in mind. So you better have a plan before you start cutting. And I always recommend just in case, because I just don't want to cut too much hair off. So we're going to put her on so you guys can see. All right, so this is her cut. Here we go. And like I said, we just took off the length that was like coming all the way down to here, and she was just a little too long for me, and I'm really liking this. It also made her a little bit fuller looking because that bottom layer was a lot less dense. But you can also, if you feel like she's just a little too full, you can always take that comb and kind of go through her and thin her out a little bit. But I really like her. She is a side part. So I did also just make sure you have your part where you want it to be before you start cutting. Because if I had taken her and put her in the center and cut her, then she would have been cut for center. Versus I had her off to the side where she normally would sit so that the hair length is the way you want it to be. Because if you do it the other way, you're gonna go put her on and she's gonna be all lopsided. So just make sure you have the part correct when you're doing this. If you guys have any questions or any other suggestions for any videos, let me know below. I always like doing videos you guys actually want to see because those are the videos that I would be looking for as well. If you are new to my channel, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that little notification bell to get notification for any videos I do in the future. And go ahead and give me a like. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.